Good morning, everybody. How are we doing? Hope you had a really good weekend. Let's just dive into the analysis here, guys. We're currently sitting at 91 for 91 wins on this channel. We have never lost a trade here. So this week, let's see if we can actually pump this to 95 for 95, but it's going to depend a lot on what's going on with Bitcoin. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that today. In the second half of this video, I'll show you guys exactly how to get into our Telegram channel over here and how to take all of our trades so you don't have to lose another trade with us. We have been doing very well. I don't think we will lose a few, if any, trades because we're using very good risk management. We're using really good indicators and metrics. So I'll talk more about that and unravel that in this video today. So guys, we're pretty much sitting at the same spot we were actually on Friday here, where it's just like 47,000 better hold. That was basically the video I came out with, and I said 47,000 needs to hold. We have to stay above 47,000. And we actually, if you guys saw this, we broke above 50,000 this weekend. But if you guys were looking at the indicators, let me move this out of the way for us real quick for a second here. If you guys were looking at this, you were probably seeing the same thing that I was seeing with the price versus money flow and trend exhaustion, guys. We pushed into the top red section of the trend exhaustion this weekend. That was actually on these candles over here as it started to go up. There was just no way this was going to keep heading up, so that's why we're seeing this drop down this morning. These two indicators here will predict the markets. I'm just confident about that. The two best ones you guys will ever have to show moves up and moves back down. So, you know, as excited as I think a lot of us were this weekend going into, into Friday night, into Saturday, oh, we're going up, we're going up. If you guys are watching this, the flow of money got very high as well as the trend exhaustion got very high. This is where the whales stop buying. Honestly, they stop buying and they start selling because this is based off behavioral actual behavioral trades in the market from large institutions. And when it's looking at the actual flow of long trades and short trades, this is where they like to sell their longs. When the longs they've had enough profit up here into the higher sections here, this is when they're actually going to start taking profit. When the trend exhaustion is up here, guys, this is where people sell. I've tried to show this to you guys a lot on these charts here, and it's just this is the best two indicators you can ever use to call drops and tops in the markets. I'm just convinced of that. We saw this back over here, and we saw this over here. I'm just showing this to you guys because I want to move into today's analysis to show us, what we could possibly be seeing. When we pushed up here to the top red section and the money flow was high, we ended up starting to move back down. We tried to get a little of a bull trap up here, but then we started to move down into our bear trap to the downside. Okay. Why do I spend so much time showing that to you guys? It's because they're very accurate, and I want to bring it into today's analysis. You guys can get all these in the description. It's literally 81% off right now, so don't miss that. Okay, looking at the retail trader indicator, like literally, we just turned red, 6 reds in a row. Retail trader indicators are going to be your RSI, stochastic, and MACD. Now your moving averages, the 5100, 200, these are the major moving averages. All retail traders right now who are using these indicators, they're literally, I don't mean this in a rude way, but they're almost like programmed to use these. They are looking for shorting positions or selling. I really still believe this is the best time to be setting up buy limits to be buying into this crypto market if and when we go down. It's a protection thing. Now, someone can make the argument that this is the most weakest reverse head and shoulders pattern we could possibly see, but this may invalidate some of you guys' patterns of how you draw that. But this is something that some people are looking at, which I'm looking at right now, as a possible reverse head and shoulders pattern back up. Because this head is lower than the neckline here, which is basically, or the shoulder line, we have this wick down here and maybe a wick down here, depending on where this ends up. Like, that's why I say this is kind of weak, because it actually has to close and start moving back up to kind of validate this. But this could be, guys, a very bullish sign on Bitcoin to start moving back up. Now, if it does move back up, the contestant of where we're going to have to really get past is going to be this. Let me show you a reference to this so you guys think I'm not just pulling something random here. It's the touch here, the second touch, and it's the third touch on Bitcoin here. Basically, it's the ascending resistance line, which if we do head up, we're probably going to need to stall around $53,000 to $54,000, and that's where we're going to stall before we move back down. Watch the trend exhaustion, however, because at the same time, this was calling the drop here. Look at what it's done here. It did not go any further down than right here, and then it started to move back up. This was honestly like our saving grace, I believe, if you can call it that, this weekend. Trend exhaustion was at the lower section here. We also saw the well money flow actually move into the market. We had money flow into the market, guys. We had a low and a higher low. Price made a low and a lower low. This is what I was looking at. I was like, okay, we might be good. Money's actually flowing in while the price is moving down. This is a huge sign that we can move up to the upside. That is the most powerful way to trade these, is when you guys see price action going down and the well money flow moving up and trend exhaustion moving up within the same period. If you guys look at this and you go straight down and you go straight down right here, see how the price made a lower low? But if you look, sorry, that was kind of weak. This moved up right here and this moved up up right here. That is showing us where the market's going to be going. It is a leading indicator. It's like a prophecy of where the price is going to go. Do not miss these in the description. They are the most powerful indicators to call pumps in the market, drops, wherever you guys want. It is super powerful. That's why we take the exits with these all the times. Okay, let's come over to the emotional index, basically all the metrics this morning. They're going to update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're currently sitting in the anxious section and almost even pushed down into the fearful section for Bitcoin this morning. This is because we are pushing down so far that I think a lot of people are really nervous right now and they don't know what's going to happen. I'm feeling this. I'm seeing this. I'm sensing this from people I'm working with. You know, the thousands of you guys that I'm working with here, people are just sitting in this phase right here where it's like this channel trading. We're like, are we going to break up or are we going to go down? Are we going to hit 30,000 as this black swan event on the December 13th, which is today, if we want to call it that, okay? Is it going to happen? Is it not? Is it actually going to fake everybody out? And are we actually just going to start pumping up to $60,000, okay? That's the next resistance, guys, is the greatest one is at $60,000 here on the chart, and I'll go over that in a second. But this could be the greatest fake out we've seen for a long time, and we could actually start moving back up here. So don't discount a move up. A lot of people are talking about a move down. I've covered it because of what other people are talking about. But just look at this. Last time we've been in this fearful and anxious section, we've actually seen some pretty decent bounces, and sometimes they've actually put us back into a bull market cycle to move up with higher highs and higher lows. So don't discount, guys, a move up here for the end of the year. I just want to cover both of these on this channel and keep you guys set for both. And like I said, in like 30 seconds here, I'll show you how to get into our next trades because we've literally won every single one of these. And we took like a 26% profit on Matic just last week that we got in. Okay, I was literally looking at this before I started this video. Take a look at this. It's starting to play out positive for us, okay? Price action heading down in the past with long trades increasing show us here that we're actually seeing a pump back up in the market, okay? Now watch. After that happened, we come over here. Price action starts moving down. Long trades enter into the market. What happened? Price action started moving up. Really interesting. Okay, that's cool. Price action moved down here. We come straight down to what do we see? Long trades moving into the market. That pumped the price back up. Now, this has been a crazy roller coaster ride back down, but as we can see here, price structure has been moving down here very nicely, but overall, this actually saved us over here, and we got a low and a higher low looking at money flowing back into the market, which this could, have this, I don't know what to call it, like a prophecy of price, where this could actually start breaking up here very nicely and coming into a bull market. So just because people think it's going to crash and such like that, there is evidence here that this could be moving back up. Short trades have been coming out and they've been getting a little bit flatter while long trades have been increasing. People are buying the demand of a lower Bitcoin price. Okay, so don't give up hope on this actually starting to pump here. Okay, I'm covering both sides here. Long trades versus short trades. Where's the favor? I really strongly believe, guys, that the favor is in the long trades, and I have not stopped telling you guys that. Here's my Coinbase account, 95,000. Okay, we're down about 5% right now on the entire account. That's actually not too bad from crashing all the way up here. Yes, I injected some money in. If we take away the 50,000 I put in, we're down right around about 10%. Okay. The reason for that, if you guys can calculate this, is because 41% of my entire balance is actually cash, and it's just waiting in buy limits. That's why the portfolio isn't affected too much. It's majority due to the cash amount that I have in here, okay? I am waiting and I'm prepared in case we drop here for a nice move back down. I'm going to be getting picked up on some incredible long trade entries with a lot of you guys, okay? That's how we trade on this channel. We are very conservative, but we're making money, and we're doing this for the long haul. We're not doing this for 3 weeks and then quitting, okay? We want to make money for 10, 20 decades to come and teach our kids how to do this. So what I'm looking at here is long trades. We have seen from a well and institutional and smart money perspective that we are seeing long trades basically, we're seeing the sentiment in long trades. There hasn't been a single short trade metric that I've seen here, and I really do believe we need to be watching this. Do you guys see what could be happening here? Look at this on the daily time frame. This head and shoulder, the reverse head and shoulders pattern could be pushing us back up here. Just watch that. Here's something you need to understand. This has gone down so much so far. For this to just keep going like this and just crash all the way down to $30,000, it almost doesn't make emotional, logical, financial sense at all. Yes, it could, because nothing has to happen in crypto. But there's an argument that I want to pose to you guys on this channel that this could actually turn pretty bullish here, and we could start seeing all these trades get into the profit. It is very important that you guys set up your buy limits today and get into some new trades, or at least manage the ones you guys are in by making sure your buy limits are set up. I'll go there in a second. Okay, as far as a resistance here, it's $52,000 to $55,000. I haven't really changed my sentiment on that as far as the resistance. I know I pointed out 60,000 this morning, but that's a really, really strong resistance as well. So right around that 60,000 mark, 55, 55, 60,000. That's where I'm looking at us getting headed up to. We're going to have to break this first. This is right around, it's got to be like 55, 54,000, right around that area. 55 is actually really strong at these structure levels here, here, and here. So just watching that very closely. If we do move back up, we're going to have to break the resistance here, break the resistance here, and then break the resistance here. And then we can start flying up here to $68,000 again. But it is going to be a road of a move up, guys. It's going to be bumpy. It honestly has the path of least resistance. If we're just being honest about this, it is moving down. That is the path of least resistance. Because look at this. If you got, actually, let me move into here because I'll show this to you. The only support we have to break here is 47,000. This is why I've been coming out with my thumbnails. I'm saying, guys, you must watch $47,000. A candle open and close below 47,000 will not be good for Bitcoin whatsoever. Here's the resistance. We've got one resistance here. We've got two. We've got the ascending resistance 3, 4, 5 resistances. There's only one down here. There's only one, guys. It's 47,000. The next one, it's clear. No one needs to tell you where the next one is. It's at wick value low. This is a drop that could happen extremely fast in the market, okay? That's going to be from 13%. Actually, let me get this correctly here. It's going to be from about, let's call it 15% down to about 23. So we're looking at about an 8% drop we could possibly have if we drop below there. It needs to stay above. With that said, these are very good buying opportunities as well, which if you guys come down here and look at this sent us off a signal yesterday saying, hey, you might want to put some money in the market, guys. If you got $10,000, you want to throw $1,000 in the market every single time you get a green line. These are dollar cost average entries down in the market. This is exactly what people did, when we're back here, and they made a ridiculous amount of money moving up here. Now, I want to say this real quick. Even with dollar cost average entries, you guys must learn that you need to look for exits as well. Holding these for the long term and everything going just to the moon is not going to happen, okay? It's not going to happen. Please get this moon thing out of your minds. Everybody thought we were going to the moon in this phase. Everybody thought we were going to the moon in this phase. They thought it in this phase too. Everything heads back down, okay? If anything, I think arguably Bitcoin, yes, it started to move up. You guys saw this big move back here. I want to just make a point to this real quick so you guys can just understand this. I know people are like, oh, it's the all-time high and we moved up. Although we even hit this pump here and we started to see this move back down and then we started another C pump and then another pump. This is the same thing that can happen over here. There's nothing in here that says it can't do this, where we see a nice pump up. We saw the second move up here and then we saw the nice move down. We saw the nice move up. We saw a second pump up down and then we saw the move down. A nice pump up, a second pump up, and maybe a nice move back down. This has happened 3 times already. This can go a lot lower. So on this channel, I'm trying to teach you guys, you must watch what price action's doing. You must watch the indicators, the metrics, and you need to have really, really good risk management. That's how you guys are going to save your accounts. This is coming out and shows us an exit point, and we're currently still in a golden cross. Okay, let me show you guys how to get into these trades so you guys can actually start taking these and start winning trades with us. The membership is literally $49 a month. Cheapest membership you guys will find. It will give you access to all the metrics as well as the live trade entries. Metrics up here, live trades over here. All right, I want to just dive in here, not waste any more time. Every single one of our 91 wins that we have taken have all been called out on the website. The Telegram channel is where I'm calling exits with the indicators, the price for swell, money flow, and the trend exhaustion. That's where you guys want to be picking those up. Let's come over here to Bitcoin. Everything follows suit with Bitcoin. You guys are going to see price lines on every single one of our coins, and you're going to see 4 yellow lines below the current price, and you are also going to see 1 green line, which is the sell limit. So here's what you guys do. These will all update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this morning in about an hour and 27 minutes, right around there. Yeah, 6:33 right now. So here's what you guys are going to do. If you guys have, let's say, $1,000 you want to trade this coin with, obviously we have 11 different coins, and we're looking to add Mana, and we're also looking to add AVAX, so Avalanche. So you guys are very excited about that. I think we're going to try to do that within the next 30 days here. So $1,000, split this $1,000 up into 4 equal portions, so $250 each, and place $250 here, $250 here, $250 here, and $250 here, okay? This is very, very simple. Once your first buy limit is hit, do not move any of the other buy limits in your exchange. So keep these where they're at, okay? Once that first buy limit is hit, set your sell limit up here, which is changed to 58,900. I want to get us out before we get to 60, and I think 59,000 is a kind of a stretch right now. So I want to get us out before a lot of the bots and the institutions look to take profits at structure high here. I think we need to get out before that, to be honest, guys. And so that's why we're setting a sell limit here if this thing blasts back up. So you're putting 25% at each buy limit, and you're putting a sell limit there. The next thing to do, you guys must join the Telegram channel. Literally, it comes free with the membership once you guys are in there. This is where I'm calling exit with the indicators, and I'm also showing you guys how to, I'm basically giving you guys like insider market analysis of what I say, okay? Sign into Telegram on your phone or your computer first, and then click this link, and it will give you guys a hot link over into the Telegram channel where I call exits with the trend exhaustion, price versus well, money flow, and the indicators. That brings us over here, guys. You are actually able to get these indicators right now 81% off. You guys can grab them individually. That's totally fine. Just make sure you use coupon code SAVEMONEY at checkout. That will give you between 58 to 60% off. You guys actually end up getting an extra 21% off with the indicators for every single individual one in here. These are all 9 of our indicators. There's not just these guys. There's actually 9 total. So you get 6 more with the bundle pack than just getting the 3 main ones that I use down here. So it's a total of 9. Here's the thing. You guys can use these, and it's going to work great. There are other ones that I'm going to try to work into our analysis in 2022. I want to get you guys familiar with these 3 first, okay? Sorry, just had to take a drink real quick. It's like getting parched over here. I wanted to get you guys into these 3 indicators first, okay? The best deal right now, it really is to get the bundle pack because this will end up giving you guys the greatest discount. And by the way, I am, just so you guys know this, I am going to up the price of the price versus well money flow. I'm also going to up the price of the trend exhaustion as well. And the trend dashboard. These are honestly too cheap for how accurate they are, so I just want to make that fully clear. Make sure you guys are setting this up today because it's very crucial you guys watch this. If we come down here and we break $47,000 here, the saving grace here, if you can call it that, is going to be if we move down to the bottom red section, this is where I'm expecting to see it bounce back up. I am personally like, if I say I'm hoping of something, I'm hoping we hold here and this is a reverse head and shoulders pattern and we move up. I think it would just give a lot of people hope in the market. If we start moving down, we are perfectly fine. We have 41% in cash. Like, we are totally okay if this market moves down. We're going to make some good money. Because of this, when the market goes down, guys, we get more buy limits hit. Like, take a look at this. We still have 2 more buy limits on Bitcoin to be hit. This is a lot more money we get into our trade. So when it does cross break even, we make a lot more money. That's why I'm excited for this to go down. But I understand a lot of people are like, man, we need a little bit of a hope in the market, and I hope it goes back up. So make sure you guys are doing this. Sign up for our membership. Come over here and get set up into the buy limits for all the coins that you guys want to trade. Literally just click into any of these and you guys will get set up. I'm going to then cover the trade over in the Telegram channel, give you guys exits for the trades with the indicators. Make sure you guys set those up before they go up in price. And then make sure you guys are just following us over on the YouTube video channel because I'll be coming out with more videos today and this week. All right, guys, hope you had a good weekend again. God bless you so much. Let's see what happens. Keep your head up. Stay strong. Stay confident, guys, and stay hopeful, okay? Don't think that doom and gloom is just always going to come. There is a scenario here where this could get very bullish, and so I don't want to just talk about doom and gloom on this channel every single day. That's not the point. We need to talk about both because there's no point in just talking about a one-sided market. And so I wanted to show you guys today there are on-chain and blockchain metrics here that are showing us long trades are increasing. This could actually get very bullish before the end of the year. But with that said, we must be in the market. We must be setting buy limits and using the strategy here because this will keep you guys safe. All right, guys, get the indicators in the description as well as the membership before that goes up in price. And I will see you guys in the next video I do today. God bless you guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.